Hello and welcome to another Open Vault. They're filming some cool stuff today, so we're definitely going to go take a look at that. And I got some cool things to show you that we're printing in the Forge. So let's get right to it. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Hello.
Hello.
Josh and Luca.
Hello.
Hello, everybody watching.
How's James?
James is good.
James is good?
Yes.
Has James already told everybody at home that he's good?
No.
Okay, well, in case they were
I'm
wondering,
good.
now you know. James is good.
Perfect. We're doing something special today, James, and everyone watching. We're doing a...
Yeah, Luke and I were arguing about who the strongest character was in 40K, so
Yeah.
we decided to figure it out. So we're doing like, it's not like the old school Who Would Wins, but it's kind of in that same vein, I guess.
Right. Definitely a little bit more of a twist to it, because we had to determine the best way to determine who the best character, the strongest
so we're
character is.
using, so we decided to use science.
We use science and a little bit of randomness. No one gets any advantages, and they just have to struggle through it to get to the
Yeah, I
top.
don't want to give away like too much about what we're doing, because obviously we want you to go watch the video. That
Yes.
By the time that
You'll know when
this
it's out.
goes up, I want to say it's probably going to be. It should be within a month of this one going up that we'll have this like edited, ready to go out and all that.
Mhm.
Hopefully, way less time, but I'm trying to be generous and give people like a month to get it ready.
Yep, that's fair.
So
That's reasonable.
we're doing something a little different today.
Yeah, so far we have the Silent King fighting a tyrant with the Triumph of St. Catherine in an arena. So
Yeah,
we're gonna get there. Maybe
Yeah.
some keen viewers at home can put pieces together, but
maybe I guess without giving too much more away, you can take a shot at the top of that rolling card over there. Real
we got
quick.
we got a
We got a
collection of
couple other
models.
characters.
We got a few models in here. That one's James's right there. Actually, that Angron model is James's. I think that's the only. I think that's. Well, I know
Yeah,
that's yours. That's the only one there. Seriously.
Yeah.
We got everything here from the littlest little person to I don't know, a corrupted son of the Emperor of Mankind.
Yeah, there's all sorts of different dudes here.
Exactly.
So yeah, having a lot of fun with this. So hopefully you guys enjoy it when it does end up coming out.
Cool. Alrighty.
I would normally talk and take up everyone else's time, but I'm trying my best not to.
Yeah, we're in a time crunch here.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. You all know. I know everyone who is excited to see me in the open vault next time.
The Lucas stream of thoughts.
Just
Okie dokie. I'll let you guys get back to it. See ya. So the printers are just printing some orders right now. But for those of you who ordered the rapid fire dice boxes, you'll be happy to know they're coming along nicely. Got lots and lots and lots and lots. So fulfillment should hopefully be starting soon, and you'll start getting your product. Hello. What do we have here?
So we're working on as you can see, a really big set of terrain. Now there's still, it's work in progress. There was some failures and all that. But this is actually, so we released a fantasy set of terrain, or you could use it for sci-fi if you wanted to, called the Ruins of Drakenfell. It was just a small one though. It was meant to be like everything you need to play Age of Sigmar. So like your ruins and hills and shrines and all that kind of stuff. But we had the intent always of making it a bigger set, and so this is actually everything else. So if you look down here, so all the stuff that we've already come out with is not even on the table. That's all downstairs being used. And so this is one of every STL, pretty much. There's still a handful more things that we're printing to be tested. So now there's print failures, like on this enormous statue. As you can see, it's going to be really big, but there's some print failures there. I'm not even doing it right. Am I lining it up wrong? It doesn't matter. This one failed. Oh, is it backwards?
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's backwards. There it is. So, yeah, obviously that didn't work out, but that's okay. It was just a matter of correcting a couple things and making sure they have proper supports. But you can see how big that is. The thing's huge. I love it. So the idea of the Ruins of Drakenfell is, but first off, terrain is my first love when it comes to miniature wargaming. And so we wanted to make a set that's just like fantastic. And so that's what this is. So it's a combination of a few things. It's build your own buildings. So it's a modular set. I'll show you that in a second. And then it's got walls as well. Now this is just one of every wall, and a gate that works too, which is pretty handy dandy. So like I said, this is one of every wall. So you can print multiples of these to make that bigger, but we wanted to test everything. And then we got these big statues. And I gave the Express, what I wanted the design for the statues was to be kind of like a weird alien whether it's like you look at it as like a precursor to humans or Xenos for 40K. But I wanted it to be nondescript, like it wasn't specifically from any obvious universe. And you could draw parallels when you look at it. You can be, oh, that kind of reminds me of fill in the blank. And that's the idea, is that it has that feel to it. And so that's like all the statues and everything are related to that. So there's other statues too that they're kind of human, they're kind of alien, they're kind of whatever. That's basically the ruined version, what you're seeing all down there, this big one. Yeah, so you could use this as like Aztec ruins, whatever it happens to be. And then the other thing that we ended up doing, and this doesn't do it justice obviously because it's not painted and they're not put together, is that we have basically the ability to create your own buildings. And I'm going to do one really quick because I actually haven't done this yet. So we just finished printing off the floors. Essentially you have different floors that you can put on them. And then there's a second floor one. Which you could just make it a simple structure going straight up. Have that upside down or something. Yeah, it's upside down. There we are. And it clips in there. And then grabbing one of the roofs. Let's grab this one over here. No, not that one. We're redoing the skylights because they're not quite right. So you could build a simple building like that, or you could design it. Ignore the fact that there's a big hole right there. This one is a misprint. So you could have a smaller one right there. You could make it like we have some renders that show like big buildings that you could build out of them as well. So it kind of stacks up like Lego. So you to build stuff that you want. Looks like somebody had put together one right here. So yeah, you can build these as big or as small as you like. So very modular. Lots of variety in the walls too, as you can see. And then I asked for a big centerpiece. So that's what this is, the enormous statue of this alien or whatever it happens to be, whatever your interpretation of it is. So yeah, so we're planning to do a Kickstarter for this, a future date, maybe November, maybe December. It'll basically when it's ready, because like the files are pretty much done. There's just a few modifications and supports to add. We want to paint it all up. We want to be able to get nice pictures of it and make sure all the STLs are really user-friendly, because that's one thing that I've appreciated from certain terrain developers and not liked about other terrain developers is you can tell when they understand what 3D printing the terrain actually feels like, because sometimes it's really frustrating if you have supports in all weird places that you're trying to get out and it rips off. It's different than resin printing where the supports can just peel off. When it comes to PLA and FDM printing, supports can be the biggest pain for all of it as you're trying to gouge them out with knives and with pliers and with cutters. And so I want to make sure that you just put it on the plate and you figure it out. And for the more complex things like these multi-thing buildings, to have nice sets of instructions that tell you what you should print and everything organized really well. There's also a road system as well. You can see, so so there's roads, there's walls, there's these towers will be going like basically in here. There's still some modifications to make so it sits flush, but so you can have these really cool towers on the corners as well. So it's a very three-dimensional in the sense that it comes up nice and high in certain areas, but still low enough that it's easy to play with. So all of the years of experience we have of playing with miniature war games and building terrain, and I compiled into that, and I think it looks really good. But so that's kind of the skinny of this and what you can look forward to. So if you're interested in that, just keep an eye out. We'll be showing it off lots in the future. And if this is successful, if the Kickstarter is successful, which I'm hoping it will be, then we'll do more sets and we'll develop our own terrain line over the next few years or something. See where it goes, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I got to show off right now.
Very cool.
As this even comes off and you can use it on its own if you wanted to. Or this on its own. I love the set. The more I'm doing stuff with it.
It's quite modular. It's very nice.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Cool. Thanks, Matt. That's some pretty cool stuff. Anyways, leave a comment who you think is going to win the Josh and Luca's 40K Best Character game. I'd love to see what you guys have to say about that. And I think that's all for the Open Vault today. So, happy wargaming. I'll see you guys next time.